Okay, single leg. This is probably the highest percentage wrestling move you can do to take down good guys. So as the name implies, taking one leg, I want to pay attention to our foot position here. I want my lead leg close to the leg that I'm attacking. So if we're in this cross stance here, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to pull my opponent into the mirrored stance. So from here, I want to take the same penetration step that I took from my high crotch. I'm just going to step outside of his foot. Again, I'm going to lower my level while I do this. I'm going to come hands just behind the knee, pull it to my chest. Very important for the single leg to have good head position. I want to be looking into his chest the whole time. If my ear is on his chest, he can break my posture, get his legs back and sprawl me out. If I have my head looking into him, forehead to the ribs, then he can't come over top. You try to put the pressure in. I'm in good position the whole time. So to pick up the leg, I don't want to pull with my arms. That's too heavy. I want to use my head pressure and my body pressure to push him backwards. The leg's going to come up nice and easy. Sometimes you can reach first with your cross arms on the inside. I like to come straight down with my lead hand, straight down to the leg and then join. But if you do reach on the inside, this is the important one. This is the one that has to snap down and own the position with your head locked in. When I'm in on my single leg, same thing, posture-wise, I want my chest to be heavy on his leg. I want to use my grip behind his knee and just curl it down towards his calf. At the same time, I'm putting my chest super heavy on him. I want his leg going like this, so he loses his forward pressure. He has to start hopping on his back foot. All the while, I'm super squatted in my stance. If I go straight legs, he's going to be able to manipulate my posture, knock my head to the side. If I'm super low, he's going to get my head in place. He can't come over top of my head. He can't move my posture. I'm just going to get my chest completely wrapped around his leg. Another common way to do the single leg, a lot of the times our opponent, again, is super low. He's in a good stance and he has a good sprawl. Going just to my feet for this shot isn't going to be enough if he can close off this space. So what's super handy is to do the exact same outside penetration step, but I'm going to go to this lead knee. And kind of the same way as a high crotch, I want to post up with my outside foot. So my partner is super low and there's not a lot of space for me to get in before he sprawls. I get super low on this knee. And then with this posted foot, I go back to where I want to go, standing up in good posture. Same thing, drive off that back leg, moving backwards. So one good setup for this is, again, with my inside control, the same side if I were going for a high crotch, but this time I'm going to use it to get to the opposite leg. Oftentimes I'm on a collar tie, that's not going to be enough to get through, so I'm going to come around, chop the hand that's attacking my collar tie, chop this, pull this inside grip down, and sweep around to my knee. Getting the single leg is one thing, finishing it is in a whole new world, and a lot of guys can make it super frustrating for you if you're not clean with it. So the main finish we're going to be looking for is called the pick. I'm in my good position. I'm going to lunge this left leg back straight. Same time, I'm going to keep my chest super heavy on his leg, and I'm going to reach down to his ankle. This all happens at the same time. I need to straighten out this leg so that there's room for this to come up. If I just reach for the ankle, he can hook the inside of my knee, and then I can't take it out. So straighten out this back leg, get super low and squatted, down to the ankle, and cup the knee up here. If I just go down to the ankle, he can put his knee down and run away from me. So I gotta catch this knee at the same time. In between my thigh and my chest, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this leg, and you can see I'm going to make him take a couple backward steps. That's the kind of pressure I want. From here, once I have this secured, I'm going to come up, elbow deep, hike up the knee, and then use that to bring the ankle into my armpit. Nice and tight. I don't want to grab up here where you can kick out and get this out of the space. I want super enclosed in my armpit. Once I'm there, I can free up this arm and look for trips. We'll do 2 main trips. One is going to be around the collar. I'm going to take his collar, pull him backwards, and trip with my lead foot. From here, if that trip doesn't work, attempt it. He hops, stays postured. I'm going to take this lead hand and I'm going to push him now. I'm going to trip above his knee. You can push anywhere with your lead hand. I just like going around the chest or around the neck. It's very important that I kick above the knee. If I go for the ankle, he can just hop over it. Last point for the trip. After I trip forward and push him over, I want to make sure to catch the knee again. A lot of times you guys are going to run away. They're going to run away on me and bring this knee down. I'm going to get dragged under like that. Prevent that from happening, I'm just going to catch the knee as I go. Here, it's just like a game of tug of war. If I need to lean back to catch him a little bit, that's fine. Prevent his knee from going all the way down, so getting dragged under.